Bah humbug. Take one. It's Christmas time in the city, ring-a-ling, ya ding-a-ling. Hey, you know what? If the holidays have passed you up, i.e. Halloween, which I don't do, by the way. You know why? Because it's too scary for me. But I'll tell you what's not scary. When you see these little plastic skeleton toys, you know what this brings to mind to me? A great craftsman's project that you can do with your kids. When the weather is inclement, you could bring it all indoors and do something fun with them. This right here is actually something that I think is really kind of cool, because it brings out the paleontologist and the archaeologist out in every single one of us. What you're going to do is make yourself something that'll fit on your tabletop. This is a little planter, 2 feet by 2 feet by 6 inches. We fill it up with sand. Once we fill it up with sand, we get one of these plastic skeleton gizmos, and then we're going to take it and we're going to break body parts off, okay? Now, what's really interesting about this is that it has a bunch of screws. I don't know if you can see these screws or not, but there's screws that are in here. They're too tiny to mess with. Just break them off, and I'll give you an idea right here. Going to go with a toe, break it off. If it's sharp, take some sandpaper and sandpaper it off. Or what you could do is kind of trim it off like this, take off the sharp parts. And then once you collect your parts, just take them and place them inside your sand just like this. Here, there, everywhere. There's no right way, there's no wrong way to do it. See the way I stuck this one up? And then what I'm doing is that I'm taking and I'm bringing out some dinosaur eggs. You may call them walnuts, but I think they're dinosaur eggs. And you could put them around as well. All around the box, put them at different levels as well, because that's part of the fun of this whole digging up process. Now, a paleontologist, if I'm not mistaken, takes and does the study of bones, but an archaeologist does bones, human bones. And again, they do work together. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. Now we're going to just you can make this as deep as you want. You can make it as shallow as you want. You know what? This is America. Actually, we could watch this worldwide. Do what you want. Doesn't matter. Now, when everything's all covered up like this, you're going to notice that I left some hills and valleys and things of that nature. And the reason for that is because this can get messy. If you want to level it out straight, fine. If you want to do this in a play box outdoors, fine, you can do that. If you want to take this and use it for whatever, I don't care. Like I said, you can do what you want. You can even leave a little piece sticking up like this. I don't know if you can tell that. Little stuck up, and kind of gets them going. And then you want to get them either a paintbrush or one of these kind of brushes, or even a foam brush will work. And you could just have them start taking the sand and real easily start brushing it away all over the place. And they're going to get so excited the second that they see something like this. And the thing of it is that you don't want them just to grab it and pull it up and go, hey, look what I found. The idea is to dig everything up and slowly, and to expose it. You expose it, and then you can take pictures of it. In fact, if you want to do something really cool, if you chop up your bones in little smaller parts, you can actually maybe write their name in there. Or you could write my name in there. And then you can do all that. It doesn't matter. Now, the kind of sand that you use, you can get this sand over at the big box stores at your nurseries. There's play sand, there's concrete sand, there's cement sand. There's all kinds of different grades of sand. This is a kind of a thicker kind of a grade of sand. This is a concrete sand because I'm doing some construction. I just grabbed a couple of boxfuls, threw it in here, and that's it. And speaking of boxes, I don't know if I mentioned or not, you can make this out of plywood. You can make it out of 2x4s. Plywood probably wouldn't be strong enough, but use 2x4s. You could use 2x6s. This is 2 feet by 2 feet by 6 inches right here. And it's all up to you whether you're going to want this thing to last for a long period of time or not. So you see how you could take this and have them brush away, and look how exciting that would be. And look at the great contrast. See that contrast? That's actually pretty cool. So as you're digging away and you're doing this, they're going to come across something, oh no, what is this? See, it just keeps on going. So you have the bones, you have the egg, you have this one over here. And it's something that's really going to keep the kids occupied for a very long time. It's going to keep you occupied for a long time with them if you want to join them, and for other kids as well. So with that, you make sure that you have a really great holiday.